Hi guys, this is Refleksy and today we're going to play Airmech. It's in the Action RTS genre and is based on the classic game for Sega Genesis. It's called Herzog Zwei. It's made by Carbon Games. They are known otherwise for Fat Princess for the PS3. Airmech is in open beta and you can access it from carbongames.com. Airmech is a Dota style game with RTS elements. For example, there are bases you capture that give you resources like Company of Heroes. Also, you build units with these resources that you can give assignments, but you can't control them directly. It is a free-to-play game, so there are certain things you can expect, like buying paint with real money for your vehicles, or certain advantages in PvE play, not really PvP. It's a Dota style game as well, so there's per match leveling, different Airmechs with different unique skills, that sort of thing. So let's see some gameplay. Alright, so this match is a versus match with one enemy AI player. Like MOBA games, there is this pre-game section where you buy items and get everything into position. I'm building some turrets. In this part is cheaper. It's kind of like you're building defense towers for maybe a Dota game. But this base is where they come out at, and also if you're damaged, you can stand on top of it and it will heal you. So you can choose to build 8 different units and you can swap these in the menu outside the match. The little green dudes that I'm building right now, they produce extra resources when added to the little circles coming off of the base. They come in really handy for my cheap strategy that I use to beat these bots, because I'm not very good at the game, so I got to use a cheap strategy to beat them. So you can see here that positioning is very important, because I decide I want to build something right on top of some neutrals and they kill me. There's the pretty cool death animation and the respawn animation where my base is piecing a vehicle back together for me. I think that's pretty cool. Infantry creeps have a really different function in this Airmech game than other Dota style games. They don't do a lot of damage and they are really easily destroyed, but they capture buildings that are in between the two bases. Each base has 4 lights on top, and then each creep that goes in changes the light to your color, and then if all 4 are your color, the base it's yours to use. You can also see here that I'm shooting down some of the missiles. That's really cool that your bullets can affect that. Another thing that you can do with these circles, the ones that are attached to the bases, is put turrets or standing not mobile units on top, and it will slowly heal them if they take damage. Most of these maps have grey units. They're neutral units, kind of like creeps in Dota. They don't respawn like creeps in Dota, but you have to kill them so that the units, your little creeps, can advance forward and capture different things. Another break from the MOBA genre is the fact that you can move standard creeps forward as well as buy additional creeps. So here I see that enemy creeps are going to take this factory back, so I am going to move to build my own, but then I realize it's going to take way too much time, so I just pick up my creep wave that's coming and I drop them right at the door so I can keep that base. Alright, so I've sped up a large chunk of this because it's pretty boring. I lose a base and then recapture it by building extra dudes. I'm not going to waste your time by making you watch that. I think the faster you get done with this video, the faster you can go back to watching cat videos or something. I don't know what you do. You can only have 100,000 resource points at any one time, so I'm realizing that, and so instead of just losing those, I'm building some missile turret batteries that target enemy Airmechs and prevent them from dropping units right at my base. Just like any other Dota Action RTS style game, this one has Airmech skills. Each Airmech has 3 unique skills, and those are on the top left corner, you can see. So this one has on the far left, it's an active healing beam for your units, then a passive defense buff, and a passive reduction to the speed penalty that you get whenever you're carrying units. And the 2 icons to the right of those are common to every Airmech, but they are a buff to the creeps, the natural creeps that spawn and that are yours, and the ability to equip your mech with these little guardians, what it's called. You build them and then equip them to perform different tasks, depends on which one you want, like repairing your mech or firing extra bullets. In this part I'm going to use my cool repair beam, because I've never used this mech before, to repair the units I have here. I'm speeding up this section again. I'm doing more of the same pushing as before. I don't even have anything cool or funny to say, so instead I'm just going to show you a useless talent of mine. Alright, so here I'm building a guardian for my mech. It is the one that does extra firepower, but these guardians have separate health and they die after a really short time. After I put it on, you can see it spinning around my mech for a little while. Okay, so here's one of my main gripes in this game. Because I own this base, even though they have started capturing it and they have units all around it, it still heals me for the full amount. So of course I'm going to sit at the top of this base and summon soldiers until I fully capture the base back, and then just tank their units and heal if I need to. It just doesn't encourage a good strategy by the player. One of your default vehicles when you first start the game that you can build is a speeder, and it's really fast and it does light damage, but it has a creep on the inside that captures buildings whenever the bike is exploded. This is really cool, but you can see here that I make a really dumb move by destroying the enemy's bike and then forgetting about the soldier inside, and then he syncs up perfectly with the 3 creeps that are in the creep wave, and then 4 captures in a row means I lost that base. So there's a max limit up at the top, and I'm getting close to it, and for the next phase of my master plan I need to build a lot of things, so I'm just going to send these units out to die. You can make units go forwards by clicking on this icon, this sword. The only target enemy Airmechs, so they're just going to put a lot of pressure on Airmech and then just die to the enemy's defenses they have in front of the base. Here I poorly try to kill some defenses while they are distracted, and I'm also building some patchers, which are mobile repair units. They will just make this push go a little farther. Just basically I'm trying to stall until level 7, which I'm really close to getting. Alright, so now that I turned level 7, the final phase of my strategy comes into play. I am using the unit that cannot be built until level 7. It's named Goliath, and it is a mega tank. I really like these guys because they deal a lot of damage, and they can take a lot of damage before they have to be repaired. I don't like to have to repair them a lot because I'm kind of a lazy guy. You can see it's a really nice touch that whenever I'm picking these up to take them away from the base, it's slowing my Airmech down. So they're ripping through these defenses, and they're going to cause a very cheap and easy victory for me. Okay, so here is the end game. stat. Basically, the only thing that matters is the sweet monies I get so I can buy more crap is the orange bar, and the green bar is the experience that you get because some crap that you buy requires higher level. Alright guys, it's been my pleasure to show you guys Airmech. My name is Refleksy, and thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to give me any feedback, I would greatly appreciate that. And you guys are smart enough to figure out how to do that. So you guys have a good night.